there are different types of dating or different ways of meeting your partner. So these can be classified as online dating, or meeting someone at a club, meeting someone at a gym, meeting someone at church, or meeting someone through family, or yeah. So there is no wrong or right way about these all these types of dating, or all these types of meeting your partner or a future partner, but some ways are preferable than others depending on the situation, and also depending on the value that you see in yourself, or the value that you see in the person that you are trying to find. So you have to consider this. So if you look at it, yeah, many people can say like, well, online dating is bad or something like that, but it has its own advantages and it has its type of people. Then also some can say meeting a person at a bar or a club or a gym is not a good way. They have their reasons or they have their perspectives, but also it is a good way also in some way, or for other people, depending also on the value that they put on themselves, or the value that they put on the person that they are trying to find. So some people are lenient, some they have higher expectations or higher values, then they also consider different ways. So even if you we look at it like in some analog, like they are also, when you want to get something, so for example you want to buy a car, let's say, so there are different types of markets, like you can find a car like on Facebook market, or some ex-Japanese websites, like this is like online stuff. So this can be equivalent to online dating. So normally the items that you find on these online platforms, they've been used by other people, and they are kind of not serving their purpose to the previous person, and they just put them on the market out there. So these are the same kind of people that you also meet if you are going for online dating. So online dating and online market is kind of similar. So it's mostly like the we can say rejects. Or so if you yourself you're going to online dating, it means somewhere somehow you are feeling yourself like as a reject of someone, or you have been, or you feel like you have been used by someone. So then you also go online, you try to find other people who also have been. So it's not like when you go online dating, you have to prepare your mind that okay, I'm going to meet people like me, or I'm going to meet people who also have been used by other people. So you are not going to meet yeah, it depends, but likely. So you are going to meet someone who has his problems already, or someone who has problems already from the previous, or someone who was also rejected for some reason, and but you don't know this reason. Maybe the reason that you yourself were rejected the person that you were with is even better. So you are putting yourself out there for something unknown, but you should already know that you are not going to meet something new. You are going to encounter a certain problem that has been failed to be addressed by another person before. So that is one thing that you need to make, or like online. So it's same as you are buying a car online, then it might have its problems that the previous person doesn't want to fix, and just put them on you. Then you take it, you try to fix them if you can, right? Then we can move on to like a club or a gym. So these places, it's they are kind of similar to like being in it's an open auction, like open auction where you mm, people can just bid and get and compete on what they want to get. So you just go there. So in auction also, these items which are like auctions, they are kind of also um, if you see like many things that are put on auction, they have been previously also used. They just go there to be on market and people can just bid. So this is same as if you try to find a partner, so in a club or in a gym or something, on in places like this, so you are also putting a value on yourself, that okay, this is what I can afford. I can afford to be in an auction or something like that. Same if you put yourself online, you think like, okay, this is what I can afford. I can afford the rejects from other people, and you depending on it, because you yourself, it depends with your experience as well, because you need to know, like from your experience before, like to analyze and to see, because you are meeting other people with experience, and the experienced people can be good liars and so on. So you need to have to use your experience that you had before to be. So for this, I don't recommend people who are starting, who are in their first relationship, to just jump online. You are going to meet experienced people, and they are going to tell you what you want to hear, and confuse you or something like that. Then you need to be careful. Then we come to church. So mostly like finding a person like in church is also like, it's similar to auction, but this is, it's a kind of almost like nearly like a trusted auction. So you are trying to get someone. It's not like completely, but it's you are going into a like trusted dealer or something like that. But these are um, not like, these are just like dealers who can. So for example, if it's a car dealership, they can just deal, they can buy and sell or something like that. They have some new cars and some old cars, but these old cars, they try to put them in a certain condition. They have their own mechanics and so on, so they try to fix some other broken parts, and then they put it on market. They try to refurbish it or something like that. So this is something like, you are going to find someone in church. So it's similar, like you go to some trusted dealer who can tell you like the specs, that okay, this car, truth, like it has been like this and this, right? Then that's another. So it's also good for some people who are okay like with that. They at least put some trust on someone, like, and yeah. And then we come also to the showroom. The showroom is like going, is linked to the family, like, so when you we go like to the showroom, so this is mean like we are meeting the person like through family. So the showroom is mostly like, there is the Mercedes-Benz showroom, Toyota showroom, BMW showroom. So you are going to the original where the car has been produced, or the maker of that car. So this is, for me, like I would say, like this is the ultimate, or the or like when you want to find something that you really trust, you have to go to the um like yeah, to the showroom, or to the real showroom, to the maker, or yeah, to the showroom maker, to the maker showroom. That's when you get like trusted. So there you don't even need to ask so many questions, because you it's that's where your partner actually comes from, or that's where the car comes from. So you already like kind of like know everything. So these are like classes. So depending on the value that you put on yourself, and the value that you are putting on the person that you want to try to find, so you can choose whichever way that is suitable for you. So if you are low value, or you have low value that you put on yourself, just to go online, like it's okay. Then you meet them, use your experience that you had before, but just know that you are putting a low value on yourself as well. Like when you are going there, same as you are going to the club and gyms, you are putting even like a low value. This is an auction environment. Then same Also going to church, you are also putting at least some value. Then when you are going to the family, then it means that's the pinnacle of the value. So cheers, be wise, and take anything that is suitable for you.